Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Cooling Lady and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create a double bridge card that measures 5 by 7 inches, and it is super simple to create. For my project, I'm going to use the new Crafters Inspiration Issue 3 magazine. It is so amazing with beautiful projects and ideas to try, and when I saw it, I thought I really needed straight away, and I need to create a project. In the magazine, you can also find some beautiful projects created by Marta Dębicka. And if you want to know how to create them, check the step-by-step tutorial. In the magazine, you also get an embossing folder, which is gorgeous. Then you get 2 sets of dies, and this is perfect for literally any Christmas make. And I really wanted to get that magazine just for this cutting die. Then you also have some beautiful sentiments that you can use for Christmas, and the fonts are simply stunning. In the magazine, you also get some design papers. However, they are very thin and they are double-sided. And I really wanted to use them, but whenever I use thin papers, I'm never happy with the result. So what I did, I used Collall glue, and I'm going to show you that in a moment. And I used them on white card 160 GSM, and I bagged some of them and I left it overnight to dry. And I think that was such a good idea because the elements that you can see here with the images and sentiments are simply gorgeous. And I really want to use them for my Christmas projects, right? So here you can see all the elements already fussy cut with my scissors. So I used that Collall glue and I adhered all the design papers that you will see on white 160 GSM card, and I think that is the way to go if you want to use the thinner paper. If you're interested in any of the products I use in today's video, you can check the description down below. As you can see, those papers now are perfect to create lots of different projects, and that's exactly what I wanted. They really scream Christmas for me, and this is like proper Christmas. So let's create the card base. I've got Kraft card measuring 7 inches by 10 inches, and I'm going to score it in half, which is 5 inches. When this is ready, we can fold and burnish, and that'll be the card base for today's project. And I was inspired by Sam Calcott, where she created double bridge card, but with a different size. And I really wanted to use the cutting die, so I decided to use that size here. So here I've got Kraft cut again, and this one is 2 3/4 by 7 inches. And I scored it at 1, 2, 5 and 6 inches. And then we need one more panel exactly the same and to create another bridge. So it is 2 3/4 by 7 inches, and I'm going to score it at 1, 2, 5 and 6 inches. Then it is time to fold and burnish all those score lines. As you can see, it is such a simple fun fold to create. If you've never ever created a bridge card or double bridge card, I really hope you'll feel inspired. In the description down below, I will also leave the link to Sam Calcott's video so you can check her tutorial as well and check which measurements do you like most. So when this is ready, then you have to decide how do you want to decorate your card. And using that Kraft card, I really wanted to use some gold as well. So I've got 2.5 by 2 3/4, and I need 2 panels, and that will go at the top of that bridge element. So again, it's going to be 2.5 and 2 3/4. So then we need some side panels, and these are 2.5 inches by 3/4, and I need 4 of those using just gold mirror card, because later on I'm also going to use a different gold card. And then I decided to use that beautiful green design paper, and I'm going to create my mats and layers using it. So here is the other gold I told you, and it's exactly the same measurement. So it is 3/4 by 2.5 inch, and I need 4 of those. So now it will be time to assemble all the elements together. So I've got green panels measuring 2.5 by 2.25, that will go on top of the bridge, and then we've got 1/2 inch by 2 1/4, and we need 8 of those. So now it will be time to adhere all those elements together. Have you started your Christmas projects this year? If you haven't, I really hope you will give that a go, because this is such a fun card to create. As you can see here, I'm using my Kraft knife, and I really want to make some cuts, because this way that mirror cut will be adhered with the paper a little bit. Because sometimes with time, actually the gold mirror cut can be, let's say, the glue doesn't really stick. So that is the way to go. And I use exactly the same technique with the glitter gold card. Now it is time to adhere all those elements. And I also wonder, did you get that Crafters Inspiration Magazine issue 3? If you haven't, if you are inspired, please let me know which design paper would you like to choose, or maybe elements that you've seen in this video. I really like this beautiful collection, and I heard that Crafters Companion is actually going to release the new Christmas collection next week. And I already saw that there are some beautiful stained glass windows dies. So I will probably get some, because I really like that style, especially for Christmas. And what is your favorite color combo for Christmas? Because as you can see here, I decided to use some craft card and gold, because I think gold and green always work together. And just to make sure it is not too white, that's why I decided craft card. So how often do you use craft card for your Christmas makes? Please let me know in the comments down below. So as you can see, this card comes together super quickly, because I didn't have to color in or fussy cut all those images. Literally all you have to do is to use your trimmer. And I used the one I got from Craft, and I absolutely love it, because you can easily cut smaller elements like the panels you can see here. If you don't have a good scoring board, I do recommend this one that you can find in the description down below. So, as you can see, this comes together very quickly. And I also wanted to say that if you're new to my channel, I always have some personalized projects on Monday and other projects on Thursdays. And from now on, I'm going to dedicate the weekends to Christmas crafting. If you do have some ideas for Christmas projects, please let me know in the comments down below. And also, I'm not sure if you were, but today it is my 350 video on my channel, and I'm just super happy. And if you've been following me for a while, how long have you seen my tutorials? Please let me know in the comments down below. So as you can see, our card base is nearly completed. All we have to do is to use the beautiful cutting die from that Crafters Inspiration magazine, because I really wanted to have it on my card, and I couldn't decide which design paper I'm going to use. So first, with the outer cutting die, I'm going to use the craft card, because it is pretty thick. Then I'm going to use it again with that beautiful design paper, and I thought that would be perfect, because it's going to give me that contrast on my card. And then I'm going to put those two dies together and use the gold glitter card. So now you can see the panels here, and I'm going to assemble them exactly the same way as I did with everything else. So using my liquid glue, because you do have time to maneuver your elements. And what is your favorite way to actually adhere glitter or gold mirror cut to your projects? I'm really curious, so please let me know. So our cut is nearly complete. All you have to do at this time is to decide what kind of sentiment would you like. In that beautiful magazine, there were also some sentiments already printed on the design paper. However, for my project, they were all too big. So I decided to use one of the sentiments from the stamp set collection, because I thought, why not? It looks beautiful and all the fonts are simply gorgeous. So I'm going to use my black StazOn ink and use exactly the same green design paper I use for the panels on my card. And I'm going to do it at the top, so I'm not going to waste any of the paper because I really want to use it for my next project. So here I wasn't very happy with how it's stamped, so I'm going to do it again, which you can always do, right? Then I'm going to use my scissors to cut the sentiment and then use beautiful mat to actually give more dimension on my card. And as you can see, I also use some stamping that I've got from a friend actually, and I think it works so well with all the stamping I've done in the past. So now I chose exactly the same gold beautiful card, so I thought that will work very well. But again, I really want to make sure that it will last forever. So using my craft knife, I did couple of cuts and then I can adhere the panels together. Then using my scissors, I'm going to trim it slightly and then adhere it on a card. And it will be nearly done. If you know me, you know what is the very last step we need to do. But first, let's put the sentiment. And I couldn't decide to put it either at the top or at the bottom. So, in the end, it is at the bottom. And whenever you adhere any elements to your bridge elements or sides, make sure you only put the glue where the panels are, because if you put it through the whole image or element, that will be adhered to your card base, and that's not what we want. Now it is time to add some gold gems and the card is complete. But at this point I thought I really like it, but the inside is too grey. So let's create a panel that will go inside and we can have that writing for message, right? I use white card and this one is going to measure 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And again, I'm going to use my liquid glue to adhere it inside. So this way you're going to have plenty of space to write your message. And it can be very long and personalized. That's exactly what we want. And what's really good about this double bridge card, it also folds flat in 5 by 7 inches envelope, which is super, super cool. If you like this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new to my channel. And hit the notification bell because every Monday, as I told you, I'm going to have some more videos. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting!